bạn Đỗ Hoàng An trao đổi trong chương trình hôm nay với chủ đề sinh viên Học viện Ngân hàng ứng với chuyển đổi số.
Following the program, we would like to invite Trong, Viên và Đỗ Hoàng An to discuss in today's program with the topic Banking Academy, student adapting to digital transformations.
Hello.
Hi everyone. So how's it going? First, can you applause all the team that competed today? They are confident. And honestly, today I learned a lot from them. Seriously. So, my name is Viên and
My name is Đỗ An.
we're from ISBA, which is International School of Banking Academy in Hanoi. So it is our honor to be here today and have a little conversation with you guys about what do Banking Academy students need to adapt with the digital transformation in banking sector. So let's check out our table of contents. First, we will explain some definition about the digital banking. I've heard that the BAD team has introduced about this, so I will just briefly say about it. The second thing is the problems that students might meet when they come graduation. The third thing is some solutions that we have found to help you guys come through those problems. And the last part is the Q&A, the question and answer, and you are free to ask. So, let's start our presentation with a small activity, shall we? Well, I think that everybody has a smartphone, right? Smartphone. Can you scan this for me, please?
Scan this QR code first.
You can use the Zalo application. On the top right of the Zalo application, there's a scan symbol, so you can scan it.
Or you can use your camera on your iPhone to scan this QR code first.
I promise there's no virus. Yeah, trust me, no virus.
He's reliable.
So, I see a lot of people are donating for me and Noah. You see? With just a QR code. With just a QR code, you can easily perform a transaction. You can send somebody money, you can pay tax, pay bills, you can buy stuff online. And the advance in technology has shortened our process of actions. It helps us to do things more convenient and easily. So, just tell me about the definition of banking.
So, before going to the main part of our presentation today, let's take a look at the definition of digital bank. So, it is automation form of traditional banking services, and digital bank means digitizing all the bank's operations and substituting the banking physical percent with an everlasting online percent. So, digital banking means that you digitize all the bank aspects, and so this will eliminate the needs of the customers to go to a business branch. So more familiarly, all the aspects of the bank is designed, and the connection between clients and the bank will through online internet. And I have heard a lot of people say that the job opportunities for the banking student post-graduation will be replaced by the technology system. Believe that, yeah?
Well, let me tell you this. Well, according to the data and the evaluation made by the government, which is calculated based on the perfect circumstances, well, there are 80 in the 2025. There are 80% of jobs will be new jobs that have appeared in our present day, and in 2030, there will be 2 billion of jobs will disappear. Jobs like employees in banking, accountants, and maintenance 86% of workers might be fired due to the devotion of digital transformation. So, a little bit nervous, right? I feel myself some, because my major is banking and finance, so I've been scared of being unemployment. So, can you tell me more about this serious problem?
Thank you, Ziang. So after the definitions I mentioned above, we all can see that digital bank is it's just basically a real bank, but online by online platform like bank applications. And this is every bank's owner's dreams because of its mobility, inexpensive, and securities for the customers. But however, it is hard to completely change from the traditional bank to a digital bank right away. But thanks to the digitalization and the cutting-edge technology, nowadays that dream can become true. So nowadays with a smartphone, you basically can do everything online. You can buy stuff online, book in a hotel room, or even catch a cab by just one click. And that every coin has its two sides. The sharp development in technology can affect the youngster job opportunities. Because the digitalization started in 2015 and went viral in 2017. This phenomenon started in Vietnam in 2018. And this phenomenon really opened opportunities for automation, which means if every activities that used to be operated by human now can be done by technology systems. And so we can see that the more modern the technology is, the more job opportunities are reduced. And so many people say after 4 years, the job opportunities for youngsters will be not enough. Just like the data that Viên had mentioned about 2 billion jobs will be disappear in the future. But how this affect the banking student in banking academy? So the phrase digital bank emerged in Vietnam in 2019, and seems like all the activities in the bank can do online. So in the past, you have to go to the banking branch, you have to show your ID card, some private information, and have to fill long and lengthy application. But now, with digital banking, all you need is just smartphone, Wi-Fi connection, and the bank application. You can do everything like open a bank account, withdraw money, or even put your money to a saving account. And till now, this phrase still goes on. So maybe many here feel that it's comfortable, right? But think just not that easy, because many reports have conducted, and according to the banking review by the State Bank of Vietnam, 95% of banks in Vietnam turn into digital bank or aim at digital banking. So, for example, Việt Bank is already a digital bank by integrating their digitalization mission with their Center of Technology and Information. Another example is MP Bank, what we call it military bank. They aim to be the digital bank right now, and they set a goal to be the technology enterprise, and by 2024, 25% staff members will become technology and human resources. So I have heard even many people said that in the future, jobs like accounting and bank teller will disappear. And honestly, my faculty is accounting, so this is my number one fears right now. But I'm here today. We found some effective solution that we think can adapt, youngsters can use to adapt this situation. Then can you tell me some of the solution?
Yeah. So the question is how. Let's start with the university first, okay? So the question is how university should prepare for the global digitalization. So you see, Well, because at this point arise issues that in a complement that bridging between the future system and the traditional system. So this is the higher education institution, which include university, college, and other institutions. Well, I just call it HIGH to be short. And HIGH must be engaged to be more competitive by embracing technology innovations and shifting as many action into digital work area. And for example, this is the military bank digital hub in Banking Academy. It was built about 3 years ago, last year actually. And its mission is to create opportunities for students to approach and experience how to operate a digital bank. So, another example is the Students' Industrial Work Experience Scheme, which is Africa. I just call it CWES. Well, the CWES is a program that provide and prepare the student all the situations that may happen in the future. That is all they teach about digital transformation and prepare the students' skills to face with it, to be survived after the post-graduation. So the CWES allows students to handle equipment and interact with machinery. And also students can gather experience and familiarize with multiple situations that they might get after graduation. And there is a solution by the university that they can provide a view, they can prepare industrial work, they can explore work method and techniques for the students, and make the transition easier. They also provide the opportunity so the student might be interact with the other companies so they can get a more possible chance to get a job. And lastly is strengthening the employer involvement, that they can cooperate with multiple banks so they can make more opportunity for their own students.
So before we continue with the solution that our students should have to adapt this special situation, can I ask one of you here, what skill do you think this will be important in the future? And I have a hand. Raise your hand.
If anyone knows, you can raise your hand. Do you repeat the question?
I will repeat the question. What skills do you need? Do you think that youngsters should have to adapt this special situation?
What skill do you think that youngsters should have to adapt with the situation? You want to have any ideas?
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Ji from Banking Academy Phú Yên campus. In my opinion, is the most important skill is technology skill, and that's my answer.
Wow, that's a great answer. Yeah, thank you so much.
That is the correct answer, but it's not enough. So honestly, I feel myself will be unemployed in the future after I graduate, because I find myself lack of many skills that needs to have to the employers to get a job. So there is to be a worker in this situation. I think all the youngsters should have 4 skills. The 2 first one is the specialized skill set and the teamwork skill. And of course, in what faculty you in, you have to have this skill. And this, what university told you in the course and lectures. However, in this situation, when the job opportunities, it's like one is the blue moon. So that is not enough. You have to train yourself, and the more better the skill you have, the more job opportunities come to you. The two next is information technology skills and language skills. In this integration period, I think language skills is the most important. So nowadays you will aware that many employers they require English as a fundamental skill to get a job in their companies. Even many companies provide the English course for their employers to improve their language skills. And information technology skill, or we can say short is IT skills. So, in this digital life transformation, technology is everything. So to have technology skill is very important for youngsters today, because when companies now using more machine than humans, we will be the one who operate it. We have to understand how this works. So this is the most important skill in this situation. And so I believe that for this skill in your resume, this will boost your resume very hard, and the employers will get impressed to get into their companies. And after this solution for the future workers, let's come to the solution for the future CEO, because I believe many of you here will be the future CEO in the future.
So, raise your hand if you want to be a boss. Anyone want to be a boss? You guys don't want to be a boss? Come on.
You want to be a worker or a boss?
You want to be a worker or a boss?
You work for people.
Be a boss. Come on.
Work for you.
4.0 industry. Be a boss. So can I ask you another question? What skill do a boss need? You don't have any idea? What skill do a boss need?
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand. You know. Have you ever been a leader?
Have you ever think you will be a boss in the future?
Nobody knows about this at all. These are the 5 skills that I believe is required to be a boss. First, you need change management. What is change management? Like you control the change of all your employees to achieve the existing outcome. And the second skill is empower and inspire. Empower and inspire. A boss with ability to inspire their employees will have, to be an effective coach. And everybody wants to work for a boss that they understand them, they inspire them, everybody wants to work for a boss that they keep their motivation all the time. The third thing is behavior and communication. Being a boss does not simply to be good. You need to understand your employees, and when they understand the employees, the work is just very much slow. Okay. The fourth skill is professional knowledge, and the fifth skill is about critical thinking. And the most important skill, I believe, is critical thinking. So, heading to the Q&A part, question and answer. Do anybody have any question?
Please feel free to ask.
Please feel free to ask. Can you raise your hand? Okay, so
if no one has a question, then we will have a question for you.
Oh, there's the one who has a question. Yeah.
Hi, I'm a student from Học Viện Ngân for Gifted.
Yes.
Really appreciate your time and the content of the presentation. Thank you for flying over from the capital to Phú Yên. We appreciate it. My question is just more specific about information technology skills in accounting, because I'm interested in that and I want to pursue it in accounting. I want to be an accountant in the future, so I really want to see what IT skills I have to acquire right now as a high school student, so I can prepare myself for university. So thank you.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so you need to ask for IT skill for accounting, right? First, you must need the knowledge. You must the base of the IT skill. In the future, the accounting will be as a system. as a technology system, so you have to understand the base, and then you acknowledge each level of the IT skill, and then you know when you have IT skill, you know where to fix it when it's broken, and you know what can go wrong, and you will be the one that will set up and fix it and do some improvement to the system. So I think that's basically the IT skill you need. Thank you so much for listening.
Xin chân thành cảm ơn phần chia sẻ đầy sâu sắc của bạn Trần Thuyết, Duy Anh và bạn Đỗ Hoàng An. Các bạn thân mến, những câu hỏi mà các bạn muốn đặt cho hai bạn đến từ Học viện Ngân hàng có trụ sở tại Hà Nội thì các bạn có thể liên hệ sau khi kết thúc chương trình.